Hey everyone, and welcome to the podcast. Ever wondered why the US seems to be constantly involved in mediating disputes between other countries? It's like they're the world's biggest peacemaker, right? Today, we're diving into that very question. Why is the USA often the nation that promotes negotiations between foreign nations? It's not because they're secretly running a global diplomacy club, I promise. It's a bit more complex than that, but we can break it down into manageable pieces. Think of it like this. The US often acts as a mediator because of a combination of factors, kind of like a really well-equipped toolbox for international problems. First, let's talk about power. The US has significant economic and military might. This gives them leverage, a big stick, if you will, to encourage countries to come to the negotiating table. It's not about forcing anyone, but having that influence makes it easier to convince nations to talk things out instead of resorting to conflict. It's like having a really persuasive friend who can get everyone to agree on pizza toppings, even the picky eaters. Second, the US has a long history of diplomatic engagement. They've been involved in countless international negotiations and peace processes over the decades. This experience gives them a certain expertise, a knack for understanding different perspectives and finding common ground. They've essentially built up a reputation as a skilled negotiator, someone who knows the ropes and can help navigate tricky situations. Third, and this is crucial, the US often has a vested interest in global stability. A peaceful world is generally a more prosperous world, and that benefits the US economically and strategically. Think of it like a gardener tending to their garden. They want all the plants to thrive, not just a few. Global stability helps everyone, including the US. Let's look at a quick example: the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. While the US hasn't always been successful, they've consistently played a role in trying to facilitate negotiations between both sides. Their influence, experience, and interest in regional stability all contribute to their involvement. Another example could be the Iran nuclear deal negotiations. Again, the US, with its diplomatic experience and global influence, played a key role in bringing multiple nations together to negotiate a complex agreement. It wasn't easy, and the outcome wasn't perfect, but their participation was significant. So, to summarize, the US's role in promoting negotiations stems from a combination of factors: their significant power and influence, their extensive experience in diplomacy, and their vested interest in a stable and peaceful global order. It's not always perfect, and there are certainly criticisms of their approach, but understanding these underlying reasons helps us grasp why the US is so often at the center of international negotiations. It's not about world domination, but about managing a complex and interconnected world.